Earlier this week, Ricky Gervais chimed in on the furor that has followed Will Smith's slapping of Oscars presenter Chris Rock live on stage at this year's Academy Awards on March 28. Smith had reacted angrily when Rock made a joke about Smith's wife Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head resulting from alopecia, which can cause partial or total hair loss, suggesting she could star in a sequel to G.I. Jane. The Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences announced on Friday that it was banning Smith from the Oscars for 10 years for his assault on Rock. In a live Twitter Q&A, Gervais, who has hosted the Golden Globes on multiple occasions, described Rock's jibe as like the tamest joke I would ever have told. He also ridiculed the notion emanating from certain sections of the alopecia community on social media that poking fun at Pinkett Smith's high. Cracking up, Gervais said, "Someone said it was joking about her disability. Well, I'm going a bit thin, so I'm disabled. That means I can park right up next to Tesco now. And I'm fat. That's a disease, isn't it? I'm fat and balding." I should get FG benefits. As we move into a post-pandemic era with long COVID now on the scene, Gervais' comments provide pause for reflection on how far we should cast the net in 2022 when defining disability and the sad but usually inevitable discrimination that often accompanies it. On the surface, Gervais makes a reasonable point in suggesting that alopecia is not a disability. The condition is not covered by any legislation designed to combat disability discrimination such as the Americans with Disabilities Act in the U.S., or the Equality Act in the UK. An additional inherent danger in having too broad a definition of disability is that the term may end up becoming trite. This could lead to a more complacent attitude across wider society towards those with more serious illnesses and impairments who are in genuine need of special consideration and tailored assistance. The last thing that the disability community needs, particularly those with complex conditions, is a pervasively dismissive attitude of, "Oh, everyone's got something to deal with, so pull your socks up and get on with it." Finally, if similar to other diversity streams, disability becomes purely an M. As Gervais alludes to in his typically blunt style, the state would be awash with spurious claims for financial assistance based on people's feelings and body image. Yet, sadly, the inevitable societal backlash against those being perceived as lazy, self-indulgent and attempting to milk the system would undoubtedly spill into all sections of the disability community and tar many of those in genuine need with the same brush.